Hey my loves! Wow, okay, this feels so weird. I feel like I haven't spoken to camera in like a whole lifetime. It's literally just been 3 weeks, but it feels like I've been away for like 3 months. I'm back from the city break and I genuinely don't know where to start. It was a lot. Like, I knew we were going to hike, but no one prepared me for those mountains. They just humble you at some point. 1 minute I'm walking, I'm vibing, I'm thinking I'm that girl, and then the next minute you are out of breath, questioning all of like my life decision, wondering why I didn't just stay home and just eat snacks. But honestly, I loved it. Even the hard parts, there were moments where I was like, nope, I'm done. I am deleting myself from this planet. But then you look up and there's this insane view that literally makes everything worth it. And being away from everything, like everything, school drama, notifications, routines, expectation, was kind of refreshing. Scary, but refreshing. I didn't realize how much noise I'm surrounded by until it was gone. It was just me, my friends, school friends as well, and rocks, and even more rocks. But I think the biggest thing I learned there was that sometimes stepping away forces you to face yourself. Like, there's no Wi-Fi to distract you, no TikTok to scroll, no excuses. It's just you and your thoughts. And trust me, my thoughts were loud. Okay, enough of me ranting. There was this one day where we were hiking uphill for what felt like forever. And I was tired and annoyed and about that like it had bricks inside. I actually almost said I'm turning around, even though turning around wasn't even an option then. And I realized that this is exactly how life feels sometimes. Like, you're doing everything you can and it still feels hard. You're showing up and it still doesn't feel enough. You're trying your best, but the path is so steep, you keep on doubting yourself. But then you keep going, even slowly, even with breaks, even if you complain a little. And eventually you reach that moment, like the top of the mountain, maybe, where you're like, oh, this is why I didn't give up. And I wanted to say this because maybe someone watching this needs it. You don't need to be perfect right now. You don't have to have your life figured out. You don't always have to be motivated or productive or on top of everything. Sometimes you're allowed to go quiet. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to come back after 3 weeks or even 3 months and say, I'm trying again. You're allowed to be human. If you feel lost right now, you're not failing. You're just in the middle of your own hike. And yeah, it might feel steep and you maybe are very, very tired. Maybe you're doubting yourself, but that doesn't mean you're failing. That doesn't mean you're going the wrong way. One thing the cedar book taught me was that growth doesn't always feel cute. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, sometimes it's silent, sometimes you don't even realize you're changing until you look back and see how far you actually came. So whatever you're going through, breathe. Give yourself permission to rest and to be yourself, to try again, to take it one tiny step at a time. You don't need to rush your journey. You don't need to compare your speed to anyone else's. You're allowed to take your time. You're allowed to choose yourself. You're allowed to be proud of the things, of the little things, and you're allowed to begin again. Today, tomorrow, whenever you're ready. So yeah, I'm back. I miss filming. I miss talking to you guys. I just miss being here and creating stuff that makes me feel alive. Being in nature reminded me that life doesn't have to be a race. It can be slow, it can be messy, it can be beautiful, even when it doesn't feel like it. And I'm excited again. Like, genuinely excited to create, to share more, to just be present. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you if you're still being here. And if you're coming back to your own life after feeling a bit away for a while, welcome back. You're doing better than you think. Okay, let me stop before I get a little too emotional. I love you guys. I'm happy to be back and I'll see you in the next video. Bye my loves.